Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Hi, hope you're doing well, and let's jump right in and see what it is that the angels want you to know as the theme of the reading. And Gemini, I've been thinking about how you have this new intention to take charge and action on something in your life. And this is saying that the angels want you to know that honesty and communication is going to help that. Is there something where you need to be really truthful, to be honest, especially in your communication with someone, that this reading is resonating for as you come into this question? And you've got to have vulnerability and freedom. So honest communication, as we're intimate and vulnerable with another, will lead to your freedom. And that freedom will offer you healing energy. So to recap that, the theme of the reading is there's healing energy coming in about your question. And it's about being vulnerable, because that vulnerability with another leads to freedom, and freedom in our intimacy. And that comes through honesty and communication. And so let's jump right in and see what the cards have to say for you. And thank you so much, Spirit, for being with us today and bringing us clear, precise, and accurate information. And something's coming in quick, a quick message, a quick communication. And you're going to use your higher wisdom, that sacred feminine knowledge you have, whether you're a man or a woman. But we can tap into that secret reservoir within our dreams. And this is you, the sun. With Gemini, you're shining, you're happy, you're bright, you're healed, you're healing something. And they're coming in ready to shine and to renew and to have this optimism. And that is coming, but what challenges that is some anxiety, some worry. You want to shine like the sun, see things clearly, be happy, feel renewed, healthy, energized. But at times you're letting your thoughts keep you trapped in the shadows. You're not letting that innocence and that enthusiasm move you out. And you're waking up in the middle of the night going over and over the same worries, the same anxiety, some low vibrating energy of taking something and thinking it's going to turn into a catastrophe. I can't handle this. I'm trapped. People are hurting me. I've been victimized. But the sun is shining on all that and will heal that. And it's saying healing energy, and you're going to have to feel that vulnerability to let go of these nightmares, and that will lead to freedom. So at the foundation is the temperance. It's saying you've been healing, blending, balancing, alchemizing different elements within yourself with self-love and self-understanding. You have been vulnerable, and that has led to a freedom within yourself to have patience and to let the divine powers help this resolve itself through patiently blending and moving different elements around and coming together within yourself. And the King of Cups was in a recent past. You have felt this energy of strength and the ability to feel deeply, feel these deep emotions, to have these very profound values that you stand for, and to help others. You have been a counselor, helping someone that you love very much who might have been going through this Nine of Swords to control those very traumatic, depressing, paranoid energies, but to listen to them and to know that even though this energy is on turbulent waters, that it is calm and serene and it can be balanced. And that's what happened recently in the past. And what's the Eight of Swords is saying, at the crown, what you're bringing down from your higher power is this ability to see where you allow yourself or you allow others to entrap you in this low vibrating energy. Because the Eight of Swords, if this doesn't resolve itself, if you don't take off your blinders and these ropes are loosely tied around you, you will be stuck in this water, stuck in this trap that you might have set for yourself, that you might have allowed the situation you're in to interfere with your ability to make good decisions, to take action. You feel like you've self-sabotaged recently, and the higher powers want you to know that you can move away from this by taking your blindfold off and seeing things clearly. And the sun, Gemini, shines on the world and brings everything to clarity. So you've got that sun to shine on whatever is holding you back mentally, or where you feel like you are imprisoned and can't move. But you've got this vulnerability to allow for that freedom of movement. And what's happening right now is the Ten of Cups. Wow, well, after this storm, after this entrapment, after this nightmare where you've been going over and over and overthinking something, and this repetition compulsion, there is bliss, happiness, a happy family. Something could have happened with your children or a friend or a family member, but there is something that is blissful. You're celebrating, and it involves a lot of people around you with fulfillment. And this has come on the rainbow after the storm. That feeling of whatever it is, Gemini, you could imagine as the happy life, the happy situation, just happiness within is coming right now. That's on the horizon. And you have felt at times like you were a loser, left out in the cold, not being able to use that light within, or the light of your spirit, or the sun to shine and heal you, and just feeling over and over kept out in the cold. Maybe feeling like, I don't have enough, I'm not good enough, I feel less than, kept out, alone, cold. But the very feeling is really, Gemini, is that you don't value that sense of the resources you do have within you and that are in this building behind you, this church, this temple, this synagogue, or whatever this is, this mosque, or it could be just a community center where there's social services. But get out of the cold. Let go of any low vibrating energy that has made you feel like you are not good enough. You are always good enough right now as you are. And this Ten of Cups is the answer to that. After the Nine of Swords, you have the Ten of Cups, which is this happiness, this bliss that extends to all the people around me. And your environment or someone is the Ten of Swords. Well, you're seeing someone you're dealing with is going through a feeling of hitting rock bottom, of being in despair, of being very mentally challenged about a feeling of hurt or trauma. Maybe this has been a victim of a narcissistic abuse from parents, and you're having to listen to this and be a good counselor as the King of Cups to help someone who is going through a very troubling time. But you have to see, since it's the Ten of Swords, this is the end. It's rock bottom, but the sun is rising. And a good thing about this card is that when the 10 comes, it's like whatever was in your environment that was mentally very troubling is coming to an end. And your hope and fear is the Four of Wands, that you will be able to celebrate a victory. You can celebrate this home you've created. And the Ten of Cups is this happy home, this happy family. Someone in your environment could be buying a new home, and you want to be very happy about that and enjoy that, a celebration. And now you're feeling in your relationship that you have come home and there's stability where there's a new platform to grow from. And your hope advice is another king, the King of Swords. Well, the advice is Gemini is that's an air sign like you. So it's saying the King of Swords is you have reached the end in your environment of this troubling, depressive, where you feel something in your environment was defeated, broken down, pierced by a lot of negativity. And then you're celebrating this victory is your hope and fear. And the King of Swords comes to say that your advice is to take the emotion out of this situation and look at it clearly and accurately from a broad perspective. And you've got a lot of swords here. You've got the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, and the King of Swords. So there is a progression mentally in how you're seeing or thinking about this situation of the sun, of happiness, of what will bring that happy partnership together, because you've got healing energy coming to heal this defeat, this feeling of not being good enough, feeling left out. And you're going to now find this whole new platform to develop and grow this relationship to fruition by using your intelligence and balanced emotions. And so it is for my Geminis. And let's get a few clarifying cards to see why the sun is here for Gemini. Why is the sun here? Because you're making magic. The sun is shining on whatever it is you're creating. And you're going to be able to take your resources and be very balanced and fulfilled. And you're not going to have to worry anymore about your security and your stability. And you're going to heal this tower. It's going to be healed by temperance, by balancing and being patient and understanding and forgiving. And you're going to work on this skill of deepening your ability to be a listener, someone who has very deep emotions but is balanced. And your Seven of Swords is saying from the 7 to the 8, you've gotten to the 9 and the 10. So a lot of this energy, Gemini, is in the realm of your mind right now. And you're trying to move on from this situation of feeling entrapped. And you're going to the 10 of Cups because you're bossing up. You're taking control of your own life and being very powerful in that way. And you're moving from poverty consciousness to self-love, to feeling the divine love all around you. And that will heal anything where you don't feel good enough, because you are being given this true love. And the 10 of Swords in your environment is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Well, there is a lot of abundance and wealth and ability to manage money and resources in your environment if you let go of this defeat and let the king sit on that throne of wealth and management. And you've got the Four of Wands again. So that's double emphasis on your hope, and your fear is to celebrate, to be happy, to let the sun shine and the magician shine on your world and bring things into fulfillment and manifestation. And the King of Swords is the advice to help you, because you're going to take time to rest and renew and pray and get in touch with your ancestors and your spirits, and to renew with this healing energy. And you're going to be vulnerable, and that's going to lead to your freedom. You're going to let go of this Eight of Swords and move into vulnerability and freedom. And honest communication is the goal of all of this reading for you, Gemini. And a powerful reading. And one final card from the fairies. Spring, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. With Gemini, we're entering spring. This is the first week of spring. So that is so beautiful. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So pay attention to these flowers that are blooming all around in your environment. And know that that healing energy is bringing honest communication, and that will allow you to fulfill those desires soon. See you next time. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And you know I love you, Gemini, all of you out there. So thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.